Hello, students. Welcome to you all to the mathematics demo lecture. So, I'm Woshini, a mathematics teacher at TWB. Right? So, today we are going to discuss about the numbers. So, understanding numbers is very important in mathematics because there is no mathematics without numbers, right? So let me show you first what are the topics I'm going to discuss today, right? So in this chapter, we are learning about what are the set of numbers, like natural numbers, integers, rational numbers, and real numbers. And then the second chapter I'm going to discuss is prime numbers, factors, and multiples. At last, we will discuss the highest common factor and the least common multiplier. Those are the sub parts I'm going to discuss with you today. Okay, first of all, we'll see what are the set of numbers. If you look at this one, we can see the relationship between sets. So if I tell you what are the sets of numbers, this small set inside it, you can see the letter capital N. So capital N represent the natural numbers. In other words, natural numbers we can call as whole numbers, or those are identify like the counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to the number you can count. Those are called counting numbers or the whole numbers. The symbol or the set notation we are using for natural numbers is capital N. It is the smallest set in the number of sets. Now, the second one is integers. If you consider the natural numbers, we consider from 1 to infinity, like the numbers we can count. And for the integers, we have to include the negative numbers 0 and 1, 2, 3, like the positive numbers. Negative numbers 0 and the positive numbers. So altogether, these numbers are called integers. We use capital Z to represent integers. N is for natural numbers, Z is for integers. Then the natural number is a subset of integers, right? Then what is this pink color set? It represents rational numbers. Rational numbers means the numbers that can be expressed as fractions. So many numbers we can write as fractions. There are some numbers, those are cannot write as fractions. So we will learn about that kind of numbers in next part. The numbers that can be expressed as fractions are called rational numbers. So rational numbers are represented by this pink color circle, and we are using the symbol Q to represent the rational numbers. As an example, all the factors like 1 over 2, 1 over 3, 1 over 4, or 2 over 5, any number we can represent as a fraction. Those numbers are called rational numbers. And then the large set or the mother set of all numbers are real number set. Real numbers we are representing using capital R. Including all the numbers in the world are including in real number set. So all rational and irrational numbers. The numbers are not included in rational number set are called irrational numbers. What are those irrational numbers? Like what are the numbers we cannot write as fractions? As an example, you can see here 5. 5 is 22 divided by 7, right? Why we cannot? This is a fraction. Or someone can ask, yes, teacher, this is a fraction. Yes, this is a fraction. But we cannot simplify this. Like we cannot finish the simplification of this one. It means it has many decimal places, like without any stop, right? So these kind of numbers are called irrational numbers. I think you got an idea about set of numbers. Now let's do this simple exercise and check our knowledge. So the first one, okay, I'll erase this one first. Okay, let's see which set do these numbers belongs to. So the first number is minus 5. Then minus 5, where should be minus 5? So can it be in the natural number set? No, because in the natural number set we have only positive numbers other than 0. Then minus 5 is not in the natural number set. So it should be in integers. So you can write now minus 5 in integer set. Therefore, minus 5 is belongs to integer set. And 0, again 0 you can write it in the integer set. And 3 over 4, where can be this number? That number belongs to cube or the rational number set. 3 over 4. You can check 3 over 4. Can we stop dividing 3 over 4? Okay, let's divide. For 3, there are no 4s. 0. 4 into 0 is 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. Then put the decimal place and add 1 0 here. For 30, there are 7 4s. 4 into 7 is 28. 30 minus 28 is 2. Then add another 0 here. 5. 4 into 5 is 20. Then the dividing is over. It means we can divide 3 by 4 and we can have a number, decimal number like 0.75. So 3 over 4 is a rational number, Q. We can write the set belongs to this one as Q. Then pi. What is pi? Which set which this pi is belong to which set? It is belong to real numbers set. It cannot be finished dividing. Then number 7 belongs to natural numbers, right? Natural numbers or integers, so you can input it into any offset of that 2. Then 7, we can input it into natural numbers n, right? So I can write here 7 is in natural number set and minus 5 is there, 0 is there, 3 over 4 is there and pi is there, right? That is how we divide numbers into different sets. Okay, let me go to prime numbers, factors, and multiplies. So, what are these prime numbers? Prime numbers means natural numbers divisible only by themselves and 1. Only by themselves and 1. This is important. Only by themselves and 1. So, look at the first one. This number 2. Number 2. If you consider number 2, can we divide number 2 by any number like 3, 4, like no, we cannot. We can divide 2 by only 1 and only 2, right? And consider 3. 3 we can divide by only 1 and 3. If you consider 4, can we divide 4 by any number? We can divide by 1, 2, and 4. There are 3 numbers. So this 4 is not a prime number. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number, 7, 11, 13, 17. Those are prime numbers, right? Okay, then let's see the factors. What is called the factors? Factors means the numbers that divide evenly into another number. If we can divide a number by another number, then that divisible number is called the factor of the number what we use to divide. Okay, look at number 12. Look at this example. I considered here 12. What are the numbers we can use to divide 12 without any remainder? We can divide 12 by 1, right? 12 by 1 is equal to 12. We can divide 12 by 2 as well without any remainder. So 12 by 2 is equal to 6. So 2 is a factor for 12. Then 3, what about 3? We can divide 12 by 3 as well, right? What about 4? We can divide 12 by 4 as well. We can divide 12 by 6 as well. Then what is the last one? We can divide 12 by 12. So what are the factors of 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Okay, let me take another number. Look at 8. We can divide 8 by 1, 2, 4 and 8. So 1, 2, 4 and 8 are the factors for 8, right? Okay, then multiples. What are the multiples? Result of multiplying a number by natural numbers. So multiples of 12. What are the multiples of 12? 12 by 1 is equal to 12. 12 by 2 is equal to 24. 12 by 3 is equal to 36. There are 12, 24 and 36 are multiples of 12. So, can someone tell me what are the multiples of 2? Multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Likewise, we can write so many multiples of 2. Okay, then these are the prime numbers, factors, and multiples. That's about prime numbers, factors, and multiples. Let's move to the third subtopic I want to discuss with you today. So it is highest common factor and least common multiple. Okay, what is called the highest common factor? The highest number, the largest number that divides into given numbers without remainder. Okay, look at there are two numbers given 12 and 18. 12 and 8. What is the number we can use to divide both numbers 12 and 18 without any remainder? So I can divide 12 by 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12, right? So those we can use those numbers to divide 12. And what are the numbers we can use to divide 18 without any remainder? We can use 1, 2, 3, and then 6, then 9 and 18. Okay, then if you look at these factors, what are the two common factors? What are the common factors for 12 and 18? 1 is a common factor, 2 is a common factor, 3 common factor, 6 is a common factor. Then what is the largest factor for these two? It is number 6. Therefore, 6 is the highest common factor for numbers 12 and 8. Right? Then what is the lowest common multiple? What is the lowest common multiple? The smallest number that is multiple of given numbers. Okay, let's see how can we find the lowest common multiple, right? The numbers given like 12 and 18 again, 12 and 18. We need to find the lowest common multiple. So you have to list down the multiples of 12 and multiples of 18 and choose what is the lowest common multiple. So, okay, I will list down the multiples of 12, 12, 24, 36, 48 and then 60. Okay, I just stop here and move to 18. So what are the multiples of 18? 18, then 36 and then 36 after that 54, after that 72. Likewise, we can write the multiples of 18. So what is the smallest common value from these two sets? 36. 36 is the smallest common number from these multiples. Therefore, the least common multiple for 12 and 18 is 36. Good. Now let's do one simple exercise, right? Look at find the highest common factor and least common multiple of these number pairs. 15 and 20. What is the highest common factor for 15 and 20? Okay, write the common factors of 15 and common factors of 20. For 15, it's 1, 3, 5, and 15. For 20, it's 1, 2, 4, 5, and 5, 10, and 20. So what is the common factor for these two? 1 is a common factor for these two, and 5 is a common factor for these two. So what is the highest common factor then? It is number 5. So these two numbers, the highest common factor is equal to 5. Okay, let's find the least common multiplier. I will list the multiples of 15 and 20. So what are the multiples of 15? 30, 45, 60. I will stop there because I need the smallest one. So what are the multiples of 20? 20, 40, 60. Yes, we just found the least common multiple of 50 and 20. It is number 60. So the LCM for these two is equal to 60, right? I think you got the basic idea about the set of numbers and then what are the highest common factor, least common multiple, and the previous thing, prime numbers, factors, and multiples. Okay, then here, what are the things you need to remember? We have four number sets. The mother set of numbers is real numbers. Then the rational number set is a subset of real numbers, and the integers is a subset of rational numbers, and the natural numbers is a smallest subset of all sets. For the natural number set, the counting numbers are included, and for integers, counting numbers plus 0 plus all negative numbers. And for the rational numbers, what are the numbers included? The numbers we can write as a fractions, and real numbers, all rational and irrational numbers. Okay, then what are the prime numbers? Prime numbers means divisible by 1 and themselves. That is one another important topic what we discussed today. And least common factor and highest common multiple. I think you have an idea about those two as well. Highest common factor is what is the largest factor common for the given numbers, and the least common multiple is the smallest multiple, smallest common multiple for the given numbers. Then we can use factorization to find this one. Okay, then I think you got the basic idea about these three subtopics, and this is a very small introduction of numbers. Then thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you all. Bye bye.